Hey, you guys, it's your girl Cheryl Shana, aka Sunshine Murray, and due to the subscribers' request, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for viewing. Blood is liquid like water. I appreciate the new subscriptions, the new subscribers. Thank you very much. Now, today is the continued version of the story Blood is Liquid Like Water. Just to recap, yesterday started our Blood is Liquid Like Water series. And this is a series where we are going to be telling stories, and you are going to be able to comment below. We got a few comments yesterday just letting us know if you think this story is true. So yesterday we started with the sisters. Okay, and we called them big sister and little sisters. And I did do a disclaimer saying that these stories aren't particular about anyone I know, any family members or friends, but they may be true or may not be true. So comment below. Let's get involved. Let's get these likes up. If you like this content, if you like these stories, it is free to subscribe. So hit the subscription, share the video with others, tell them we're telling some great stories over here, and hit the notification button. So when we're doing these stories, you can always just know that we're telling the stories again. Now, just a little recap. So yesterday we talked about 7 siblings, and there were 3 sisters, and there were 3 brothers, and the 3 sisters had 3 daughters, and the daughters were of age, and the 3 daughters got into a real bad accident, and one of the daughters of the sisters, and one of the daughters needed a blood transfusion. There was a DNA test. There were toxicologies with reports. Come to find out that the 3 daughters of the 3 sisters were sisters. And it was revealed that the 3 daughters had the same DNA. Okay. Now we're back at the hospital, and the doctor comes out, and the doctor says to the 2 sisters, he says, any of you sisters are a good match. And the sister says, we're not sisters, we're cousins. And the doctor looks at the DNA report and the toxicology report, and the doctor says, no, you are definitely sisters. Both of you can definitely give blood to your sister in there. Okay, so the blood transfusion goes on. The whole family is at the hospital. It's the next day. Okay. Hey, thank you for joining in. Like and subscribe, and also share this video. So this is Blood. This is the series Blood is Liquid Like Water. Okay, so um it's the next day, and they're in the room, and the sisters had the blood transfusion, and she's feeling getting normal. Her vitals are normal, and the 2 other sisters tell her, hey, we found out that we 3 are not cousins. We 3 are sisters. We're sisters. And she's dizzy, and this is little sister, and she's this is the youngest sister cousin, and she's delirious, and she's out of it, and she's like, what do you mean? And the sisters that thought they were cousins were like, hey, we are sisters. Apparently our moms had sex with the same guy.
Told me about 2 weeks ago that his father.
Everybody's there. The whole family is there. Um, Everybody's out into the waiting room, and everybody's mind is just blown. And the 3 young ladies who thought that they were cousins starting to realize they were sisters. Okay, so the mother's there, the father's there, the 4 brothers was there, brother number 1, brother number 2, brother number 3, brother number 4. And remember, we had big sister, little sister, and middle sister. Okay, so apparently big sister, middle sister, and little sister have slept with the same biological father, because these young ladies that we thought were cousins of the three sisters are definitely sisters. So it's so emotional. The mother is there, the father is there, brothers 1 through 4, all of the sisters. And they begin to start talking out in the hallway, and then you hear whispering and humming, and the mother is so outraged. She's like, what is going on here? Somebody explain to me what is going on here. So the father of the youngest sister comes to the hospital, and she's cussing them out in the hallway. She was like, how dare you sleep with my sisters? How dare you have children with my sisters? You are just so, I can't believe you. This is just so crazy. I hate you. And he was like, I didn't sleep with any of your sisters. You're the only sister that I slept with. And she's going, no, you got 2 other kids with my sisters, and the cousins are now sisters, and blah blah. He was like, I ain't about to lie on I know where my stuff been. He was like, I ain't never slept with none of your sisters. And so they're looking at the doctor, and they're looking at everybody, and they're like, how could this be? Because remember, he was the father, supposed to be the biological father of the baby sister's child. So the baby sister just automatically assumed that the middle sister and the big sister had slept with her man. And he was like, no, no, no. And so the DNA test showed that all of this time, the little sister, her baby daddy wasn't the baby daddy of her child. So this is getting deeper and deeper and deeper. And so everybody, they go to the doctor and they start doing these DNA tests, and everything is going crazy. And there, everybody's getting swabbed right there in the hospital. And the doctor knows that the sisters are, that the cousins, the young lady that thought they were cousins, are definitely sisters, looking at the DNA and the blood work and everything went through. So who's the father? So the young man is outraged. He gets his DNA test, and he is not the father of baby sister's child. He's not the father of the middle sister's child. And he's definitely not the father of the older sister's child. So here comes the doctor flying out of the door again, and he says, we all need to step into this room. We need to have a conversation. And baby sister, middle sister, and big sister, mother, father, brothers number 1, 2, 3, 4. They all go into the room. They're trying to figure this thing out. And it was like, well, who's the dad? So it come to find out that brother number 4 had been molesting baby sister, middle sister, and older sister their whole entire life. And the sisters was so embarrassed, and they were so ashamed, and they never told anyone. That's why no one ever really knew who the father of the middle sister and the older sister's children was. And when the baby sister was messing around with her boyfriend at the time, brother number 4, which is the oldest brother, was molesting them the whole time. This is just insane. So you guys tell me if this story is resonating some truth or not, because we're going to continue stories like this. This is blood is liquid like water. So to end it all, be all, The brother, number 4, he was charged with rape and molestation. He was tested the DNA father of all of the children, and he was molesting and raping the sisters the whole time. So that's the end of the story for Blood is Liquid Like Water today. Let me know in the comments if you feel if this story is real or not. And if you want to hear more stories like this, hit the like button, hit the subscription button, hit the notification button. All right, you guys, I want to hear some of your comments. And if you have any stories that you would like to suggest, real or nonfiction, and you want to see how people comment on your stories, you could definitely hit me up on Cheryl Shana on Facebook. It's CheroShana. Sunshine Murray on Instagram, SunShineMurray on Instagram, and it is Cheryl Shana on Twitter. Okay, if you want to send me some type of tweet, some type of notes. All right. And definitely, we're going to be kicking off the DET Awards videos today and music. If you would like to submit your music to DET Hip Hop Awards at gmail.com. Okay, if you guys got any legal matters going on, it's blacklegaldefense.com. Shout out to the sponsor, True Johnson, #1 band ambassador. And also, I should not forget this. Go on over to Michigan Queens on Facebook and get some of that Michigan Queens merch, okay? Shout out to the Michigan Queens. They had their awards ceremony last week. The Michigan Queens are definitely champions, and we want to give a shout out to women's empowerment and the Michigan Queens. Furthermore, this 29th, Saturday the 29th, over at St. Suzanne Cody Ridge, Pastor Joyce Branham is going to be starting the suicide awareness series. If you want to be trained up in suicide prevention, definitely hit up Pastor Joyce Branham on Facebook and just meet over at St. Suzanne Cody Ridge. I don't have the exact time. I can give you that information a little further. This is the We Care Center is beginning to start up. The Pastor Joyce Branham is the founder. You know, we at the DET Awards, we are the sponsors that sponsor the events that our community groups like to do. Okay, I need up. And all right, so it's Cheryl Shana on TikTok. Follow me, I'll follow you back. CheroShanna. All right, thank you guys for subscribing, tuning in. Now tomorrow, okay, on the Blood is Liquid Than Water, we're going to talk about an amazing story from off the coast of Puerto Rico. So you want to stay tuned in tomorrow, okay? It gets deeper and deeper and deeper here. Tune in to Blood is Liquid Like Water tomorrow, okay? Or sometime this evening, all right? See you soon. It's your girl, Cheryl Shana, a.k.a. Sunshine Murray.